Hey everyone, this podcast is coming to you from the Psychic Dolphin Garage. You can support this show and our larger efforts to build a leftist community through podcasting and other projects over at patreon.com/Psychic Dolphin Garage. That's patreon.com/PSYCHICDOLPHIN Garage, which is spelled how it sounds. Hey everyone, welcome to another Friday feature episode of Psychic Dolphin Garage. This week, we're going to be doing something pretty special. We're going to be playing something called Media Diet, which is essentially comparing this week's top r/conservative and r/neoliberal posts. It's a journey into hell world. In other words, my assumption is that Trump is going to win in a sweeping way in 2020, and we need to not be surprised why. So I figure, why not actually just explore that a little bit by what conservatives and neoliberals are consuming in the news. As always, I'm going to be your host, Kelton, guiding you through this process, and I have an amazing panel of contestants here with me. I got Zach, I got Dennis, I got Brown Bolshevik still. How's it going, y'all?
I'm doing well.
Oh, I don't know. I've been drinking, and it's hot still.
Still drinking, it's still hot. Yeah. Amazing.
Little column A, a little column B.
Nothing changes.
Hot and drinking.
From Monday to Friday, nothing changes for Brown Bolshevik.
Pretty much.
Well, very cool. Glad that we are all a little bit pumped. So what we're going to be doing is basically doing 4 rounds of comparison points, and I just want us to consider in each round about what is a healthier media diet. Not necessarily even if we agree with it or not, but whether trying to determine what causes more brain rot. Okay?
Yeah, which of these which are the is r/neoliberal keto, is r/conservative doing a 1 meal a day routine? You know, which one is going to win?
I believe if we're going to be talking about diets, r/conservative is definitely keto, not keno. But neither here nor there.
I'm into keno.
I'm eating keno. All of these Super 8 tapes, they're delicious.
Mm-hmm. It's an ancient grain, I hear.
It certainly is grainy.
So, in the first round here, coming from neoliberal, they're just dominating in the headlines, was a meme that says, "Why does Bezos, the largest tech monopolist, not simply eat the other tech monopolists?" That was a huge upvoted thing on r/neoliberal.
Oh, hell yeah. Because they're watching the tech hearings that we talked about in the main episode.
That's right. And they're just going, "Oh, I don't understand. Like, Bezos is like the best one.
Oh, he's a job creator for fucking, low-paying jobs, and yeah. Oh, you need healthcare?
Yeah, that's how they view him.
Yeah, all those entry-level jobs that the economy needs so desperately right now, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. And then to compare, that is going to be on r/conservative. There is an article titled "Senator Hawley Introduces Bill to Fine American Companies Relying on Chinese Slave Labor." That's what is on the r/conservative in a similar spot over there. So
some of the interesting wording in this, that Hawley's bill comes after Bill Barr lambasted corporate America and Hollywood for kowtowing to the Chinese Communist Party, and also calling out the tech companies for being all too willing to collaborate with the CCP.
But they allowed it to happen. That's the fucking sad part.
Well, I mean, and what are neoliberals talking about? But her Amazon gonna replace all of the companies that we use for our various necessities. Like, yeah. I certainly think that in this case, like, this Federalist.com article is just has much more brainworms, and it is a much stronger iron for smoothing your brain folds. But that's because that's because of the content of it, not even necessarily like the topic.
So Zach is saying that the news article, quotes around news, is providing more brain worms and brain rot than the meme formatted from like 2011, talking about how Bezos is the best of the tech billionaires. Here, what are we thinking, Brown? What are we thinking, Dennis?
I'm going to agree with with Zach here. The paper that's written by John McCain's daughter's husband definitely is more of a brain melt sort of situation. I think, as much as I do not trust neoliberals, I think by the time their neck is under Amazon's boot, they will have been like, oh yeah, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea. But conservatives will never they want to be under that boot. Like it's where they live.
But as long as Amazon is exploiting their labor and enslaving them, not enslaving, sorry. It's they're indenturing them.
Saudi.
They're indenturing them to work for Amazon.
Indenturing.
Yeah, so that you can, this is how you earn your Amazon house and your Amazon card that you use to get to your Amazon job.
Well, it's the old adage, right? Like, be grateful you have a job, right? Like,
yep.
That's what it is. It's
which one tickles you more, bro, Bolshevik?
I don't know. For me, it's just simply stating that we should have, as working people, we just need to have a fucking choice. So
that sounds like a neoliberal vote to me.
It's more of a populist kind of idea, right?
All right. The headline number 2, Kelton.
First one's coming from Neoliberal, and it's an image of Hillary Clinton that says 4 years ago today, the first woman, Hillary Clinton, is nominated by a major party to be president of the United States. It's big old image of her with balloons and everything.
Confetti, all the
just yeah. Not going to say anything here, but if we want to specifically look at the photo with the way the confetti is reflecting on the projector, certain bits of the confetti do look like pizza. Okay,
what?
That's.
I was gonna say they look like corn chips.
Well, I mean, we all see what our deepest conspiracy theories go down to. I suppose
we all see what we want the Gundam to look like.
Yeah. So that was on the top here of r/neoliberal celebrating something from 4 years ago, and then on r/conservative, there is a story entitled "Steelers Stephon Tuitt says he won't take a knee for the anthem." Defensive end made a statement on Twitter saying, "I'm not kneeling for the flag, and screw anybody who has a problem with that. My grandmother was an immigrant from the Caribbean and worked her ass off to bring 20 people over the right way. She had no money and educated herself to be a nurse. She's living good now." Yep.
Yeah. I think
that guy's a douchebag.
But I think that this Hillary Clinton post is worse, because as much as I disagree with the position that Stefan has, that's a position that needs to be discussed and confronted, because that is something that we have to figure out, as Americans, because that is what people, believed when they come over here. The people that have been successful.
Now, Zach, what would you be saying if he wasn't a Steeler? Just out of curiosity, to take your homerism out.
Oh, Zach, you're a Steeler fan?
Yeah.
Don't you live in Texas?
I do. My whole family is Steelers fans, though.
Wow.
Also, the Texans are just no fun to watch. I don't know if maybe you just did not realize, but it's not enjoyable to cheer for the Texans.
I am in over my head with this football talk. I don't know anything that's going on.
Come on, Dennis.
I'm gonna say that the neoliberal one is worse, just because I expect this from r/conservative, and you were kind of touching on it, Zach. I know it wasn't totally facetious, but there is a discussion to be had about what makes a quote unquote good immigrant. I mean, we have to talk about things like Operation Baby Drop, Wet Foot, Dry Foot, and all these other things that the United States has made it for certain desirable immigrants to come over.
Wet Foot, Dry Foot sounds like the worst game of hokey pokey in the world, by the way.
But it's it just is god awful to think that they wanted this, they wanted Hillary to be coronated, not elected president. They wanted a literal queen, it feels like sometimes. So I just have to say that the gut reaction is stronger with r/neoliberal.
Yeah. All right, Brown Bolshevik. Which one?
Well,
which one would
gotcha.
you make a face at if you scrolled past it on Twitter?
Oh, it definitely r/neo, because like this woman is covered in confetti. Like it's a photo of her like covered in confetti.
Pizza. Covered in pizza.
It's gotta be the Hillary.
I can't unsee
For me, it's the Hillary one, man. Like it's just hands down. Like
If I
anything with Clinton is going to give the brain worms.
God.
I suppose.
Yeah, if I was doom scrolling and I saw this football player, I honestly would not have doesn't ring a bell, nothing at all. But I see this Hillary picture with her like basically enshrined. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. Sorry.
Well, that makes sense. So moving on to round 3, then on r/neoliberal, there is a post, and we're gonna really love this. The title of which is "The 2020 election depends on white college-educated women in 3 states."
oh,
hold on. And then there is on r/conservative an article that states that Americans say blacks are more racist than whites, Asians, and Hispanics. That is
whoa.
Yeah.
Rasmussen
so.
reports definitely reliable.
Well, this is an easy one.
Well, you gotta love.
I like to be objective, but it's just like
you're making this one. This one's harder for me, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, a recent article from Rasmussen Reports as of 8 hours ago says the reaction to sports promotion of BLM is more negative than positive. So that's according to their polling research. Makes you wonder who they're polling.
Yeah, exactly.
Rumba.
Oh God. Geez, both of these felt like I got slapped across the face. I'm gonna
racist
go with
Latino.
Oh, I love this. Are you ready? The majority of blacks and other minority voters approve of Trump, according to Rasmussen Reports.
A majority. Where did they find that number? I gotta go with the
Rasmussen Reports has 301,000 followers on Twitter and is verified.
Yeah.
Just
oh my God.
I'm gonna go with the conservative one, just because, if we're talking about racism in America structurally, we know that that's totally a different thing. Not to say that minorities can't be racist to one another. That certainly is a thing, but
what's that phrase? Skinfolk ain't kinfolk.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, oh God, that headline itself is just like you're just baiting people, whereas the Reddit one, I think, is more just like I tend to think of neoliberals as just sort of dumb, like they just don't like very small children who have don't know which direction to go, and you have to prod them into the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas conservatives, they knew they wanted to get people to click on this, and it worked.
No, I agree.
Brown Bolshevik,
think,
which one are you going for? Sorry, Kelton, I cut you off there.
No worries.
No. It's funny, once Dennis kind of said what he said, because I know, being biracial myself, I understand, interracial racism, right? So, you're not black enough, you're not, you know what I mean? Well, you probably don't, but you know what I mean?
I do, but
yeah, Dennis, you'd probably get it, right? But you're not, you're not vato enough. It's just
yeah.
Hey, shit, man. I love that one post you fucking posted. It was
oh yeah.
The guy in the fucking shirt. Yeah, it was holy shit, man. That's badass, man. If I could rock that look, I'd fucking rock it. And it would make my customers uncomfortable all the time. It would be great. But
dude, that's just going to get your tires changed over here. That's just what they all look like.
But you know what? I have to side with the conservative end. The best part, I think the great thing about true conservatives is they're gonna be honest and blunt to your face. like they're gonna fucking stab you in the eye, right? Like it's just like, look, this is just the way I fucking see things. This is just how it is, and you know what I mean. Like they're brutally honest. It's true conservatives. I just distrust anyone, you know, in the neoliberal sense that, you know, they're not gonna, you know what I mean? They're sooner to stab you in the fucking back. You know, it's just like, and they don't. And the worst part is like they don't even tell you they're gonna do it. Like, I think the worst part is like they're gonna just be like, hey, I support you, and then you know what I mean? They give you platitudes, and then it's just like the minute you turn around, it's just like, yeah, fuck this, man. Like you're fucking me. Like you know what I mean? Like at least
I
Totally.
think that it's certainly worth noting that conservatives are just like out there with, they're like, yeah, no, this is what we think.
I'd
we
rather
think,
be it be overt than covert, which is
like
Canada.
Black people support Trump. Black people are, you know, most people think black people are more racist. Like that's what they think, and they've like, I mean, they've you know, lied about data to make it seem like it's a real thing, so that people trust them or whatever. I don't know, but then like this neoliberal stuff is like these people have like the correct information, and they like they are dealing with like things that we see are objectively you know, are objectively correct, and then they have like such fucking just bullshit conclusions. They're like, yeah, the suburban moms in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania are who are really gonna determine this election. It's like, what in what universe is that the conclusion that you come to from the information? Like at least conservatives have the wrong information, but they're still drawing conclusions off of like the wrong information. It's like if we can just figure out a way to like fix what they see, then that would be fine. But liberals are just, I'm going neoliberal. I'm in the minority, but like it's just so fucking bad because it makes me so angry to see people do that, to just take something that they're almost they're so close, but they just fuck it up.
Like, I'm not saying that this was an easy decision. This was a very close one. Like, but I don't know. It's just the one that made me kind of like cringe a little bit more was the Rasmussen's reports headline. It's just
certainly
yeah. All right, on to number 4.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Are you saying you aren't a
Let's
fan
do
of
it. Let's do
it. Rousing sort of brain rot here? Okay.
No, I'm getting a headache.
What?
All right. So, final round here. The first one is a post from r/neoliberal, where it's the tag for is Cowboy Joe Biden rides again. Watch out, Jack. He's turning this malarkey red state into a no malarkey blue state. And it's about Joe Biden turning Texas red. That's what the meme is about.
Objects of mirror closer than they appear. Joe Biden running up on this car like he's the T-Rex from fucking Jurassic Park.
That is a
good. Fucking I'm in pain.
That was like the best analogy ever.
Christ. All right. What do those conservatives think? What are those? Which idiots are we choosing?
On r/conservative, there was an article linked from AmericanThinker.com, and I'm just going to read the top part for you. The American Democrat Party is now fully socialist, and we would all be wise to remember Churchill's maxim: socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. End quote. So, website called AmericanThinker.com, quoting Churchill talking about socialism after they compared the Democratic Party to what socialism
to the
is.
Third Reich.
So it just
American Thinker is so bad. My mom used to read this shit.
Yeah, it literally was like, oh, well, in order to view the full article, we need you to go ahead and get rid of your ad block or sign up for our email list. And the answer is no. No, I will not. And the other answer is, my God, this thing is made on fucking GeoCities, isn't it?
Looks,
like this
yeah,
thing
it very much looks like that. I
Yeah.
was gonna say.
Like, this is something that even Drudge Report would go like, my God, man, put a little effort into your website design.
All right, good news here, though. On the conservative article, they say that they talk about Nancy Pelosi, who was horrified whenever Trump called COVID-19 the Wuhan virus, now calls it the Trump virus. No verbal assault is too low for leftists. Mommy Pelosi is really out here dunking so hard on conservatives. She's making them so mad that they have to write articles like this.
That is just mind-boggling to me. That
It's
she's
so
the
much.
one that gets under
It's
their
just
skin.
theater. It's just like.
I gotta say, I'm going with the conservative one because I haven't seen the American Thinker website in a couple years, and like this brings back, like I'm having like flashbacks to like basic conversations with my parents that I don't have anymore about like, I don't know, are the black people that rent the house out behind us, destroying the neighborhood? Why do you think that, Dad?
My property value is sinking. It isn't just because I haven't mowed my lawn in 3 weeks.
No, it's because
bullshit.
because you go and you contest the value of your property because they're been trying to raise it every year on you because we don't want to pay more in property taxes. That's why.
Oh man, where is that woke conservative type? Like, no, we need black people to come move into this neighborhood, so that way then I can keep the property values lower. Oh my God,
I'm really waiting on the libertarians to realize.
I need you to, it's just like, all black people, you come in and just keep our property taxes lower. Like,
I'm looking at the cartoons homepage of this of American Thinker, and I don't know who this drawing is supposed to be of. I don't know. I don't get. And also, if you keep going back, some of these aren't cartoons. They're just JPEGs that they put Comic Sans font over. Like,
no, that counts as conservative cartoons.
Yeah.
These are memes.
They're memes. Oh God, Dennis, why did you click on this?
I needed
after all that Fox News hubbubaloo.
Oh my
God. I had to see.
Privilege
I had to see
offsets.
to make my.
This is the worst thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
But,
all right. So Ron Bolshevik, neoliberal Biden cartoon or American Thinker? I think you said American Thinker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dennis, you're on the short end of this.
I'm gonna.
I'm going with American Thinker. I'm like, shit.
These are both so bad. These are both so bad. But I'm gonna go with the American Thinker, literally just by a hair, because I also really hate people, taking other people's webcomics and then just putting their own bullshit over it.
Hey. The majority of leftist Facebook meme pages rely on that same logic, sir. Excuse me.
Yeah. And I didn't say, no. I mean, all art is worth critiquing, I suppose.
Oh, what a shitty game. We got to play this one again, Kelton.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I fucking hate both of these things so fucking much. Like,
I just wanted people to understand, like, this is what is on people's feeds. Like, this is shit that is getting shared around.
Yeah, no, I mean, it sucks, and this is why we try to create like alternatives to having this shit on our feeds. But like, it's a good game because we're kind of looking at staring into the fucking maw. Of what?
Well, I mean, I just need people to understand, like, why when Biden loses, like that all this like fucking made a Lincoln Project TikTok dance video or whatever the fuck, like that why that isn't gonna make a lick of difference.
And
you mean
his
his
gonna
appearance?
happen. Like, he's gonna he's gonna fuck it up so bad because like they're gonna let him fuck it up. And
yeah, he tried to not.
It's not like it would be any better under Biden, but like they're gonna let him fuck it up so bad because they know they don't have anyone competent to deal with this shit. And it's just like, no, they just want to step back. It's kind of like here, like, we're just going to step back, and you know what? It's somebody else's fucking problem. It's somebody else's mess, right?
Yep. Always. Couldn't possibly be us
Always.
that have done this, the same thing that we've always done.
Yeah. I would say that in this instance, I think in this game, conservatives lost this battle, but overall, I think in my own mind, the neoliberals will always be losers, because that's not a thing that you should just call yourself. You shouldn't just be like proud to be like, I'm a neoliberal. Like, that's a bad thing.
But they don't see it that way.
Because they're fucking morons.
They don't. They don't. It's even my mom. You know, even my, and I love my mother. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she's a boomer and shit. And I was like, you realize, like, you kind of fucked us. like,
yeah. Well, don't worry. We're fixing that one podcast at a time.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here in 2020 podcasting to save the human race, I guess, or something. Jesus. Do you have anything else for the game, Kelton, or are we gonna wrap it up?
No. Are you kidding me? Me end the game on a positive note? What the fuck is this? Come on.
Everybody always lets me just keep rambling, and I just bring it back to capitalist realism. So
That's right.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed listening to us bullshit about these stupid idiot subreddits that have no control over our lives in reality, but we let them control our lives once a week. As we get online and doom scroll to figure out what the fuck y'all want to hear about. So thank you again, Brown Bolshevik, for coming on to our show.
Thank you for inviting me.
It was our pleasure to have you on. We love all of our comrades. We love every single one of you, and we want to give y'all the opportunity to not only come onto our stream tonight, which will be a game stream. I don't know what we're playing this evening. But hopefully,
probably Minecraft, maybe.
If we can get the Minecraft server running, we'll be playing Minecraft. If not, Dennis has plenty of options. I have some fun games that I've purchased that hopefully we can play on stream. So we'll have something fun for you, Kelton. Anything else you want to plug?
We just gotta let live, and just disable and lock your parents out of their Facebook accounts. Please do the Lord's work.
Yeah, or at the very least, at least follow all of our social media with their accounts, and leave us a review on iTunes. Hell yeah,
that's the plan.
Follow all the Dolphin Garage accounts. Follow Brown Bolshevik, and have a wonderful weekend.
Deuces.
Howdy, y'all. Don't forget to follow our link tree in the show notes to discover new things like our Discord, social media platforms, and all the places where you can listen to our podcast. Word of mouth is the best way to introduce us and other leftist creators to friends, family, coworkers, your AA buddies. Community is about more than hot takes online. And if you want to support our efforts, you can donate to us at patreon.com/psychicdolphingarage, which is spelled how it sounds. Hope to see you on the stream tonight. Enjoy this music by JJD.
How the fuck I still got a full head of hair? Not a single gray. Fuck the cops, family first, every single day. Bringing a charm when I ring the alarm. My arms got a box cutter and sticky. We gotta abolish hates, we gotta abolish ice, abolish it. No need to apologize, the Holocaust apologists. For no reason we colonized the land and put up monuments. Dope needles, dollar signs, the globe stands in astonishment. I hope there'll be a punishment. I really wanna get bloody. I really wanna stand in judgment of anybody taking money from anybody in the struggle. Anybody on a budget. Poor people getting 10 to 20 for some dumb shit. Corporations incorporating a bloodlet. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words.